So today you're getting some post facto commentary about um, the 7 minute and 20-second speedrun that we've done with Battlemaster and Mechwarrior 1. There's still a lot of room for improvement. This is just sort of a quick run through it. It's not necessarily, the menuing's not ideal. I don't get my Mac, I spent a lot of time trying to find a Mac. I think it can easily be done in under 7 minutes. The Battlemaster is actually it's surprising to me that it's so fast. We'll see here in the fight. The first fight is just incredibly fast with the Battlemaster. In fact, I don't think there's anything that's going to be faster than a Battlemaster, and it's not really obvious why that is, because the Battlemaster can't really kite. It's difficult to you're not particularly fast. You don't need jump jets. As it turns out, though, what it's really good at is absorbing a lot of damage, and you're fighting Battlemaster, so it means that headshots are actually relatively easy at short and medium range. And that's just really a matter of RNG, frankly, getting lucky in your hits. And also, and you you sort of see it in this one, but there's ways to exploit the AI to make at least one of the mechs sort of do nothing, for lack of a better word. I don't know if it's just poor coding on there's different ways to make them not engage. So I've been trying to exploit that just to, where one mech is either stuck behind another one or just gets, I don't know, stops acting for whatever reason. The thought being that if I can get close to them or get a lot of free hits off without taking damage, like the first fight goes a lot easier, and you're in a good spot to get to fight at 2 mechs in the second fight. So here we lose a little bit of time, probably close to a minute, honestly, looking for a Battlemaster or any kind of heavy mech. Really, I'm looking for a Marauder or a Battlemaster. Here on this run, I'm like, fine, I got a Battlemaster, I'll just try it out. I've been trying to do it. I've been struggling on the fighting 6 mechs in a row with the Battlemaster, even though you get some repair after 4 of them. It's hard. It's hard to consistently do. And I'm really more interested in a. So we probably lost a good 30 to 45 seconds there. So definitely a sub 7 minute speedrun's possible. So this is actually the best. Are we on Kirkbotch? I forget where. This is sort of the best situation for a Battlemaster right here, because everybody starts pretty close to you, and you can engage them in sort of a serial effort. Hit one, move to the next, move to the next, move to the next, back to back to back really fast. And the trick is you just try to trade as fast as you can. You actually kind of want to close ground. That I got some good RNG to smack that guy. Unfortunately, I take a hit and my leg gets beat up here, and that ends up haunting me in the next fight, as we'll see. And that guy kind of goes and does his own thing. You can kind of rely on him to do that. So you have time here to take out, and you kind of do want to adjust your positioning slightly. You've got time to take this guy out, and I can probably have sped this up a little bit by zooming and going to different screens. But anyway, again, same thing. We kind of just want to close. We want to get into the range, because we can burst his head down pretty quick. And I believe it's better than just taking serial PPC hits. You're better off engaging. This guy, I hit his arm first, or I would have been a little bit easier. And the Warhammer here, we look around, try to find him, which I lose a little bit of time. Ends up working out okay. The scripting here, the Warhammer is sort of in a flee slash find and then flee and then engage. So he's got to sort of transition between 3 different commands. And by hiding behind this mountain, he kind of does some weird engagement. He'll eventually shoot at us, but we take him out. And now we're left. We got 2 Battlemasters to crush and win here. So we're at 5 minutes right now. With a good RNG, I could be at like easily 430. So we could maybe even 4 minutes. Um, anyway, this guy dies pretty quickly, unfortunately. Um, we're still good. We're still walking full speed. Unfortunately, I'm going to get some leg damage here. I'm going to come to a crawl. Kind of slows down everything else. But um, well, it looks easy. I've gotten some good, I've actually gotten good RNG here, I would say, on the whole. Um, the hits are the enemy hits have been well distributed across all my armor. It's not been concentrated in one particular spot. Um, that was probably a bad move. Should have waited till they're in range. Um, so now it's 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and I just walk a slow, crippled pace to the base. So if I had regular speed here, this would have taken about half the time. So I could have done this probably under 7 minutes with um, if I hadn't gotten crippled. But anyway, we run to the base, and then the scripts on the other mechs isn't good enough to intercept you fast enough. I can't remember if this guy gets any hits off or not, but it's just really I just beeline for the base. He may or may not hit me. I'm so slow, I don't really have any options. As it works out, in about 10 seconds, I hit the base, and we win. Anyway, I'm pretty sure Battlemaster now of all of them is probably the fastest, just because the first fight it can, again, you're just shaving off whatever time you lose in the second fight. You really gain it back in the first fight. Just blasting through that first fight as quickly as possible saves. There's huge time saving compared to a Shadowhawk or a Marauder. Not that a Marauder can't do it fast, but a Battlemaster is uh, pretty good, particularly on that map layout where everything is jumping you at the same time. It lends itself to a Battlemaster, not so much a Marauder. In fact, I've actually struggled on that map with a Marauder. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it.